Things are tough, but we still feel like we could turn it around.
But you say things are tough. It's got to be working on you mentally, isn't it?
I mean, obviously we're human. We want to win games. We're 3-11, so that's obviously wears on us for sure.
Jeremy, third and fourth quarters offensively were Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in terms of points. What was the big difference?
We just gotta keep, sometimes it's how it is. They in the fourth quarter they kind of clamped down on defense, and we just got a lot of tough shots. So we got to make sure we get out in transition, get stops, get out in transition, move the ball, and attack them, swing, hockey assist type stuff. We got to make sure that we find a way to create that type of pace. Yeah.
To me, the big difference in a bunch of these games has been the three-ball differential. Why have teams been so successful knocking down threes against you guys?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe they get a little too clean. Maybe we got to make sure we get out and contest them more.
Because a lot of, when we're talking to you now, it seems like you're finding it hard to put into words exactly what the issue is. Do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, I do. I think we can just keep continuing to get better, and I feel like every day we can. We could just get better and work at it. It's one of those things. It's sports. With basketball, it can change like that. All you need to do is it can change. My story, my life, it changed overnight. I feel like as long as I continue to have faith in God and work, I feel like you never know what can happen.
Jeremy, last night there was a differential on offensive rebounds, second chance points. How do you clean up the defensive glass?
It's just boxing out, effort, attention to detail, making sure that we get out and put a body on people before they can really crash and get to certain spots.
Sakura seemed to get into a nice little rhythm last night. What did you like about his game?
He just play hard, man. He plays hard. He plays consistent. He's a true professional. And last night he gave us a big boost for sure. I thought it was, he could have been, had we won, he could have been, the guy who, the hero or the reason why.
You've been up and down in games. If you could give me a script, what do you expect of yourself when you get into the game? And I know it's not predetermined, but give me the script that you'd like to see happen with ebb and flow.
You're talking about within a game or through?
Yeah, just offensively, defensively. How do you want to play out there?
Just continue to be aggressive. I'm attacking. I like to get in the paint. I like to create havoc. I like to make plays for me and my teammates. And so as long as I can continue to do that, I got to find a way to be able to find a way to do it all the time, every game, versus, like you said, up and down.
Have you ever gone through anything like this before?
Yeah. My rookie year in Golden State, my freshman year at Harvard, sophomore year at Harvard, been through this. It was 14 games in an 82-game season, We got plenty of time.
Jeremy, you were 5 in the third quarter, only took 2 shots in the fourth. What was the discrepancy there in particular? Were you just not being aggressive?
I feel like I was being aggressive. We had to take a look at the game film and see what happened in the fourth. I thought, the ball didn't zip as much in the fourth, and but it's something that we gotta look at, and I feel like it's not always gonna be like I'm gonna get 5 shots in one quarter, so I have to get 5 in the other. Just you gotta play the game of basketball, and sometimes I might get 10 in a quarter and 0 in the next. So that's just how it goes sometimes.
As a point guard, is it a little bit difficult at the end of the game sometimes when Kobe takes the ball and brings it up and you're playing on the wing a little bit more? Is that a bit of an adjustment for you?
I played in Houston and played with James and had to learn that side of the ball. You're playing a little bit off the ball. I think Kobe hits a couple of the shots he normally makes, gets a couple foul calls or whatever it might be. We're singing a different tune, we're out here, great win, great job, great defense, everything. But because the shot didn't go down or this or that or an offensive rebound or missed free throw or whatever, it's like We don't have to. It's not like we had to like rehaul everything, you know. It's like a couple plays here and there would have been a difference, and all of a sudden now everything's perfect. That's not really how it works. So you always try to take the game as objectively as possible. Don't get too high and too low, depending on the win or loss.